All right, so good deal. Let's hop right on in. First and foremost, we've got 951 Dayton Avenue in Lexington. This is a two-bed, one-bath. It's a 1931 build. So obviously, right off the bat, pre-78. What do we know about pre-78? Means we would want to make sure that we have an asbestos check or encapsulation with some kind of paper documentation that has taken place with our insulation. We don't want to be rocking the boat with the asbestos. Right off the bat, we've got finished living area of 904 square feet of a lot size of .11 or .1194 acres, 5,201 square feet, 5,201 square feet. We're taking a look at, check out this adorable two-bed, one-bath, open living kitchen area, nice floors, fireplace, updated kitchen bath, needs a fresh coat of paint. I like the marketing notes, but gosh darn it, if you buy it, but gosh golly, we'll throw in a $1,500 to help close the gap for closing costs. Located near everything downtown, hop and a skip jump away from New Circle Road. That's some what online we call that adding flair. So they've added some marketing remarks, add some flair to it. I like that. But gosh darn it. Thanks, Mr. Rogers. Alrighty then. Story is one, no basement, no garage, no carport. But there's a drive, right? I can see it in the opening picture here. It's on a block foundation, heat pump, shingle roof, dishwasher, gas range, refrigerator, gas, heat, water, vinyl, fireplace, yes, heat pump, vinyl, da 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 da. All right, cool. Let's all right, so right off the bat here, I am seeing that the front yard looks very manicured for what space you're actually getting. I like the gutters. I like what looks like it's been honestly kind of looks like a rehab. It looks like a rehab job. And there's nothing bad about that. It just means it's been upgraded, it's been modified, probably owned by an investor previously. Because if it's a pre-78 build and it looks they've redone the front. I can see some of the underlying some of these panels have been replaced, probably due to age wear. The front porch has been painted, right? So they probably addressed any of the front porch cracks. And yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks like it's got some curb appeal right off the bat. And I like the manicure for what you get. And the downspouts look newer. So it looks very neat and tidy for the age of the house. All right. So right off the bat, I can reconfirm here. Yeah, this looks like it's been bought, probably an investment property for a while, and it's been turned around. So we definitely have we've got LVP covering the floor here. Looks like a hatch. This was, if I recall correctly, this is on a block foundation. So this looks kind of like a pull hatch to gain access to the crawl space right here on the floor. Sometimes on the floor you're going to see these, and sometimes in newer homes I will see that those things on the floor are like plug-ins, right? So I don't. Or sometimes office spaces will have those plugs on the floor, but for this case, I believe this little accessibility thing right here, this is probably a hatch for the crawl space in the living room. And you could easily hide that under a couch, an area rug, right? Put an area rug down, LVP on the floors. Fireplace has got some tile. It's got some decorative wood structure up here. Looks like it's got some new fixtures. These are nice. Can tell, this is a very open space. Looks like newer windows. So yeah, I think this is a rehab job. So probably previously a rental property. So let's say that. I think anyway. Yeah, you got a TV mount above the fireplace. The fireplaces, they say, they can't contest whether it works or not. I mean, if it's got a ventilation system and you can put logs in there, you can do the thing, right? Or you can like block it off and restructure all that if you wanted to like make it gas. I would say that I see marks on the walls and stuff hanging there. Like maybe repaint. Just a thought. But yeah, it looks good overall. This looks like an updated thermostat. Yeah, marks and stuff along the wall. Like, okay, let's see. It looks good. I'm liking it. I can see tile in the kitchen. Nicks here and there, LVP on the floor. So I can see the what looks like it's either going to be a smoke alarm or carbon monoxide detector up there in the corner when you first enter the room or the entryway. Definitely, we have our stainless steel appliances, microwave, range. Looks like an updated sink as well. Dishwasher, refrigerator. It's got some nice cabinetry. They've got butcher block down. That looks really nice. Updated cabinets, updated hardwares. Yeah, there we go. Butcher block is nice. Again, I've got butcher block in my, and they got tile behind them. That's that's weird. I just noticed the tile. I like that. That's yeah. It's the tile's a good back. The tile provides a good backsplash too. Um, yeah. I'm kind of curious to see if this is what this is hanging in the window. It kind of looks like an AC unit or something. One of the ones you buy from Walmart and you stick in the window. But anyway, so with butcher's block, obviously, since I've got that, it's one of those things where if you're living in a house and it has butcher's block as part of an island or as part of the sink area, the whole sink space, you're going to want to at least once every month or like once at least quarterly oil that down with a special oil that you can buy to kind of keep that looking nice and pretty and not getting scratched up and stuff. It's a very attractive look. It just requires a little maintenance. So, um, yeah, the hardwares for the cabinets. We got our baseboards, our toe kicks are looking good. Everything's looking clean, neat, and tidy. Again, I look at that and I think that's a hatch for the crawl space. Um, this looks like probably our back door leading out to the backyard, I think. Got our hot water heater sitting in the corner. So quick accessibility to that. I mean, I personally like those hidden inside of like hidden in a utility closet. So something to keep in mind, but it doesn't have to be. I would probably just have like I prefer that those kind of like be in a closet, but it is what it is. So let's see. Okay, washer. Okay, so this is, I think that's okay there. Yeah, this is like a utility room. This is off the main. Obviously, it's kind of isolated. Out here, you can see is like the living room and the kitchen behind this wall, and over here is kind of a utility room with washer dryer hookups. This looks like another room. Um, Probably an office or master bedroom, or this looks like another room. This is probably this could be an office or this could be an additional bedroom. You've got your circuit box over here on the wall for all your breakers in the house. This is just flipping the camera around. Looks like a TV was mounted on this wall. So this is probably a bedroom or an off. I don't know. Small closet here for some storage. Another room, fold out door storage. I want to know what the heck. I want to know what this thing is that's been, like yanked out of the wall. Probably feed that back in the wall, get that remounted, whatever that thing is. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Um, yeah, updated, mirrors and fixtures over the sink. It looks like I'm not sure if these need a couple of light bulbs. Let's see. Ceramic sink top, updated, updated, and might be missing a hardware handle right there. Normally these little cabinets are going to have two handles. This is a bathroom's got tile in it. That's nice. Ooh, I like the tile that has been done in the bathroom for the tub. Obviously, you can stand up. It's got a little soap dish thing here, hidden in the corner, not hidden in the corner, soap dish thing in the corner. Yeah, looks like stainless steel hardware is in there. Out the back door, there is no back door. Might be in the side. I would presume there would be a side door at least, hopefully a side door. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see it like catty cornered over here. So there's like a back door catty cornered here. There is in fact an AC unit. Um, it looks like an AC unit off the back of the house or an air, just air conditioning. So any number of reasons why. Come on. This is why I try not to zoom in on this stuff. I get stuck. All right. Yeah, pretty decent amount of space in the backyard. Let's see. Ooh, it looks like a stone, like a brick or a stone. Yeah, these are like fitted decorative bricks that you can lay out. I've got some of these on my back patio, actually around my fire pit. So, yeah, they've got a storage shed in the back. It looks like this is probably, it's got vinyl on the bottom of it. It's probably sitting on top of bricks, elevated just a little bit. I'm not sure what these are, like plant pots with tobacco sticks sticking out of them. But there's a good amount of space in the backyard actually. I like the amount of space you get for a property at 185,000. So yeah, I dig this. It's got a nice overall layout, I would have to say. This is pretty solid. Obviously, you enter here, you've got your, how do I keep doing that? There we go. So you enter here, it's open living space, living room, kitchen, very open. You've got this room with the tile over here, caddy corner to the kitchen. So you're going to walk in, you're going to go through the living room, you go into the kitchen. Off to the side from the kitchen, you've got your side door that leads to your outside space, right? And in that area, in your washroom area, you've got your water heater, plugins for washer dryer, and then obviously more immediate when you walk in, you take a hard right, and then you have your front bedroom and your back bedroom. And remind me again, is this a two bed? Okay, so two bed, two bath. So we've taken a look at that. So yeah, new fixtures, updated tile, LVP, stainless steel appliances. It's a 1931 build, so pre-78, so get to your asbestos check done. General inspections, all the other elements will be provided in the seller's disclosure. And goodness gracious, I happen to skip away from town. Let's go to our handy dandy Google Maps and confirm the distance. 951 Dayton Avenue, Lexington. All right, 951 Dayton Avenue, Lexington. We're going to do Walmart. There's a lot of Walmarts. There's a lot of Walmarts, but it looks like one of the Walmarts is a 10-minute drive across town. So you got one Walmart Supercenter over there. And you've got, oh, we're definitely not going to that one. All right. Yeah. All right. So it looks like your closest Walmart is going to be about 10 minutes. This is in the closer to the inner radius of Lexington. Well, yeah, this is closer to, like, I'd say here's the wagon wheel of Lexington, and this is going to be, there's the inner radius, and then there's the middle radius, and there's the outer radius. So this is kind of in the middle radius of Lexington. There's a couple of parks close by. So yeah. Yeah, this is like in the middle, I'd say the middle radius of Lexington, and your closest Walmart Supercenter is 10 minutes towards the 10 minutes towards the bypass is what it looks like. So there could be another close one, but yeah. So it's got a it's it technically it's a good distance from shopping, schools in town, and yeah, I dig this place overall. So two bed, one bath. Um, so 951 Dayton Avenue. First off, does it meet my, is it with the block, right? So we're gonna want, does it meet my criteria? Foundation is block. So as long as an inspection shows that it's structurally sound, I'm okay with that. It's not as is, right? From what I can tell, it's not as is. So that works. I can negotiate on any of the anything that needs done to the property in order for me to feel comfortable with buying it. Uh, all right, three, what is the roof? The roof is shingly, right? So from what I can see with everything else, including the roof, right? Yeah, so from what I can see, the roof looks like it's a pretty solid shape. The roof is always imperative. So yeah, if the roof is somewhere within, just a couple years old, then that's perfectly fine. The roof looks like it's in solid shape. Is it near shopping schools and town? Yes, we determined that 951 Dayton Avenue is kind of like in the middle radius of if you kind of like if you look at Lexington in terms of like an inner circle, a mid circle, and an outer circle in terms of the radius of town. Um, this house is in the middle radius of Lexington and it's 10 minutes from Walmart. So would I buy this to live in or as an investment property? Uh, I prefer a little bit, I would prefer to have another bathroom. The bedrooms is okay. I'm always looking for an upgrade, but in the event that I'm between a rock and a hard place and trying to find a good property, and this is available. It's 185,000. They're willing to put down 1,500 towards close to help with that process. So it means there's room for negotiation, which means that, this is a willing party to work with, not sold as is. If it's a solid foundation, inspections come back good. It's close to everything. It's right in the middle radius of Lexington. I'd buy this. I'd buy this to either live in or as an investment property. I like it both ways, and it just depends on where I'm at in my search, where I'm at in my situation, how much I've got to put down on this property. But overall, I like it. That's why it's on the list. So yes to both. It just depends on the circumstance, but yes to both, living and an investment property. So with that being said, let's move on to the next property.